I think for myself, like it's not proving it to yourself again, but it's just that feeling, and I think it just made me smile quite a bit. Like I really did kind of feel like myself out there and just continuing to get my lungs back, but I felt like I was moving really well, so it was pretty satisfying.
5 months. That's how long it had been since Caitlin Clark played competitive basketball. Everyone expected her to ease in, take it slow, feel it out. Instead, she walked onto the court and looked like the best player in the gym. Not good for someone coming back, just the best. What happened next needs a breakdown. This wasn't some casual scrimmage. This was USA Basketball's first training camp under new head coach Carl Lawson. The roster was stacked. 5 Olympic gold medalists, Kelsey Plum, Chelsea Gray, Jackie Young, and Kalia Copper. Then you had the future of the game, Paige Beckers, Angel Reese, Cameron Brink, all making their senior national team debuts. 10 first-timers, all hungry, all trying to prove they belong. And sitting in the middle of that group was Caitlin Clark. She played exactly 13 games in 2025 before her body said no. So when she showed up, everyone wondered the same thing. How much does she actually have left? Most people assumed this would be cautious, light drills, easy reps to get her feet under her. That's what everyone expected. That's not what happened. Warm-up started, and immediately something was different. Caitlin wasn't tiptoeing around. She wasn't testing her body. She was hunting. Step-back threes, sidestep jumpers, deep pulls off the catch, the full bag. And she was making them. But what really stood out was that she was talking, calling out coverages, directing traffic, pointing teammates into position. This wasn't someone trying to blend in. This was someone taking control. Then they moved into live drills. USA Basketball brings in a men's practice team for these camps, high-level players designed to push tempo and force tough decisions. Caitlin attacked closeouts like she'd been doing it all year, fired skip passes through tight windows, hit cutters in stride. When defenders went under screens, she pulled from 28 feet. And on defense, where people thought she'd struggle, she was locked in. Active hands, strong positioning, clean rotations. No, I'm just happy to be here energy, just elite basketball. About 10 minutes in, Coach Carl Lawson looked over at Sue Bird, the managing director of USA Basketball. You could see it on their faces. This wasn't what they expected either. Halfway through practice, there was a sequence with Aaliyah Boston, her teammate on the Indiana Fever. Boston set a screen. Caitlin came off it. The defender hedged hard. Without looking, Caitlin fired a pocket pass to Boston, rolling to the rim. Perfect timing, perfect placement. Bucket. The very next possession, the same thing happened. Different action, same result. The other players started to notice, because you can't fake that. You can't shake rust off and get that timing. After practice, Sue Bird was asked what she saw.
Acclimated to basketball.
Yeah, I thought she looked great, right? I mean, here's a player that didn't get to play this summer, all in, didn't get to play a lot of basketball really in the last year plus. So for this to be the first day back, she looked great. You know, the things that are going to be hard is always the conditioning part. It's really hard to get in basketball shape without playing basketball. So I'm sure that's gonna, come as the camp comes. But she looked great regardless outside of that. And the other thing is like rhythm, right? You got to find your rhythm. And I'm sure everybody saw that one step back in transition she had. So the rhythm looks great. But more than anything, you want all these players to just be around each other, right? Off the court, on the court.
After everything, after looking like the best player in a gym full of Olympians, Caitlin sat down with the media. She started by saying she was a little nervous, not about her body, not about the level of competition, about being away from the game for so long.
I think for myself, like it's not proving it to yourself again, but it's just that feeling, and I think it just made me smile quite a bit. Like I really did kind of feel like myself out there and just continuing to get my lungs back, but I felt like I was moving really well, so it was pretty satisfying.
Thanks.
Main goal for today was like just smile and have fun. Like you take for granted getting to play basketball, and you always say that you don't want to, but like then when you get hurt, like you realize you probably did. And for myself, obviously the year was pretty challenging, and I missed being on the court and playing. Whether like I would have taken 10 bad games in a row just to be out there and playing, because that's how much I love it and how much I love competing with my teammates. So
she just dominated a USA basketball practice, made it look easy, and her first instinct was to say she would have been happy going 0 for 10 just to be on the court. That's not someone playing for stats. That's someone who genuinely missed the game. Then she talked about her health.
It feels nice to finally be back to 100%, and in a way at the end of the WNBA season, like obviously I did everything I could to try to be able to come back and be able to play for my team, but it just didn't really work. I think that was almost a way of relief for myself, just knowing that I gave everything I could to possibly try to play, but my body just wasn't really letting me. And then I continued to rehab, and now feeling back at 100%, it honestly took probably longer than I expected, but knowing my body's in a really good spot. And
100, is that?
At 100%, yeah. Yep. Obviously I need to knock off a little bit of rust and get my lungs back, but my body feels really good. I feel like I'm in a really good spot, so main goal is just staying that way.
Yeah, there's I don't know how you would describe.
My body feels great. I need to shake off a little rust and build my endurance, but I'm at 100%. She also said this.
For me to be here and feel like I'm playing well and being healthy, like, that makes me smile more than anything, and, gives you a sense of being really grateful for your health too as well.
After 5 months of injuries, after a nightmare season, after watching her career nearly fall apart before it started, she's just grateful to be here. That mindset, combined with that skill level, creates the most dangerous version of Caitlin Clark. Everyone walked into Duke expecting Caitlin Clark to work her way back, to test the waters, to see how much she had left. Instead, she walked in and reminded everyone why she's the face of women's basketball. Carl Lawson said she hadn't missed a beat. Sue Bird praised her maturity and engagement. And the other players in the gym, Olympic champions, rising stars, and future Hall of Famers, all saw the same thing. She's back, fully, completely, dangerously. This camp runs through December 14th. USA Basketball is using it to build the roster for the 2026 World Cup. Caitlin Clark just made her case on day 1. What we saw Thursday was a statement. The rest of the world better start paying attention, because the scariest version of Caitlin Clark isn't coming. She's already here.